please ask you to turn off your cell phones. And these meetings are televised live, so we would ask you, when you're called, to please come up to the podium. You can put your plans on the desk next to the podium, and please speak clearly into the microphone. Let us know who you are and what business you represent. So we have kind of a busy agenda tonight. So when we get started, our first application is OD-13-01. The application is So Fun Yogurt at 315 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for an outside dining application. And is So Fun here? You're here. And actually, I was going to ask the representatives, is Panera here right now? Yes. Panera Bread and Five Guys Burgers? Yes. And Chipotle? Are they here? Okay, well, I'm just going to review some of the elements of the outside dining codes. And just on Monday night at the commissioners meeting, they made some adjustments to it. So just to make sure everybody is on the same page, these are just some of the highlights. The season now runs a little longer than it did before, so you're allowed to put out your outside furniture from March 1st to November 30th. Before it was, I think, April 1 to September 30th. So you have a little bit of an extension now. And your hours of operation are from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And you need to maintain a 4-foot sidewalk clearance for pedestrians walking in and out. You're not allowed to advertise or put any signs up advertising outside dining. If you're going to use a heater, that's another change now. You can't put heaters out. You have to go through the code officials on that. They need to check it for safety and fire and stuff like that. And the same is going to go with seat cushions. Again, that'll be approved by the code officers here at the township. You need to supply a cover over the outside dining, whether it be a roof, an umbrella, some sort of structure, an awning. And I think the representatives here tonight do have that, so that shouldn't be a problem. Actually, you're going to need to supply extra trash cans, no plastic furniture, which none of you guys will have tonight. I've already looked at your plans. And there's a formula now where you're allowed to have available seating outside, which is 25% of your indoor seating. And you can't exceed 50 seats outside. That's the maximum. So whatever your inside seating is, you can put 25% of that outside. And tonight, hopefully we'll approve everybody that's here tonight. And when you are approved, you'll also have to go back to the township, to the community development for an outside dining permit. So after you get approval from us, you have to go back to the township for that permit to be outside. So when we get started, if you have any questions, when your turn's up, you can ask the board here. So again, the first application is OD-13-01. The application is So Fun Yogurt at 315 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne. Sir, and this is down at the Acme Shopping Center.
Right.
Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Richard Olbaum.
Nice to meet you. Okay, tell us what you like to do there.
I'd like to put outdoor seating in the area adjacent in front of our store, which is covered and is flagstoned and is pictured here. And I want to put two 4-foot aluminum tables and corresponding 7 chairs.
So basically, we're here to approve the furniture, umbrellas, and stuff like that, and provided they're good, substantial quality, not plastic. They can use woods, metals, aluminums, things like that.
Yeah, I saw this list here.
Okay. So yeah, you've all got your new ordinance in front of you, so good. Okay. Any questions for this gentleman?
So then technically, they just need 28 seats inside, right? Is that
Well, they're allowed to put 25%
Right.
of their inside, outside. So if they've got 40, they're allowed to put 10 outside.
Right.
So that's their max,
Right.
no more than 50. So everything will be contained within that little barrier patio area, right?
That is
Nothing
correct.
will go outside of that, correct?
That is correct. I
Okay.
provided a drawing.
Yes. Okay.
Excuse me.
I think outdoor seating's great. Glad to
Sorry?
see it. I'm glad that all of you are doing outdoor seating. I think that's
Oh,
great.
I'm excited about it. I think it's just the right,
Hopefully so are we.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Any comments about the furniture or
Looks fine to me.
No, I think it's
Looks
It's
good?
fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And again, you'll have to see the Community Development Board for your next permit.
Okay, and that's,
Somebody like to make an approval?
Are you looking at me?
Sure, why not?
All right. The matter of OD 13-01, So Fun Yogurt LLC at 315 East Lancaster Avenue. I move that we accept the presentation for outdoor dining, the furniture, as presented.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Poorly done.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
aye.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good
Okay.
evening.
All right. Next on our agenda is OD-13-02, the application of Panera Bread at 319 East Lancaster Avenue, also in the Acme Shopping Center, again for outside dining. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Joe DeRomo for Panera Bread.
Hi there. Actually, if you want to put your plans right there so the folks at home can see what you're planning on doing. And Joe, you have some photographs here. You want to use these?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know they gave you photographs.
And I'm not sure which one you're going to use, but. Okay. Why don't you walk us through your outside dining?
Okay, our outside dining is already semi-enclosed. It has just a front opening to it, so it does have a rooftop on top of it. It's fenced in with an entrance from the inside. And you can see the proposed seating there. I believe it's 16 seats. I might have counted that wrong, but, it has a trash receptacle inside. It has, a busing station, which we would need, so we'd keep it, keep it neat and clean.
Right.
So it's like I said, it's semi-enclosed, so it's already set up.
Okay, good.
And that's the type of furniture. It's more of a rattan and metal type of furniture.
You guys okay with
I'm okay with
the
it.
furniture?
Yes.
Okay,
Fine.
okay. I see you showing umbrellas. You're going to use umbrellas?
No, we probably won't, there's no reason to use umbrellas.
No,
'cause
I
it's
wouldn't
Do you have that
think-
covered space?
Yeah. I just noticed in the one sketch you gave us, I guess it has Panera Bread on the umbrella. And again, there's no advertising on the umbrella.
Yeah, typically, most Paneras have umbrellas because of just they're exposed, but
Right.
no need here,
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Anything else we should be aware of?
not that I know of.
Okay. All right, again, if you're going to use a heater later in the season, you'll have to come before the
Right,
township.
we'll do that separately.
Okay, great. All right. Any other questions for us, Joe?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Next,
Great.
for approval. You'd like to take that one, Lisa?
In the matter of OD-13-02, Panera Bread, 319 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne, I move that we accept their proposal for outdoor seating as submitted tonight in their plans.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Please, thanks. No, we've already got that. Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay. All right, next is OD-13-03, the application of Five Guys Burgers and Fries at 311 East Lancaster Avenue, again for outside dining. Hello there.
Good evening. Robert Montani.
Hi, Robert. Okay.
Right.
They need some entertaining.
There you go. We have a covered space. We will not be using umbrellas. As you can see from the work in front of you and on the board, we have our franchisors approved furniture. I don't know how many people you want to consider could sit on each one of those. Let's say 2, so we have 2, 4, 16, and that's well under the 25% limit from indoor seating.
Okay. Okay, any comments, question?
No, it's
Yeah.
very appropriate. It's a good spot. It was
Yeah.
designed for it, I'm sure.
Indeed, it was.
Yeah.
Robert, the only thing is, again, under your ordinance, in the wintertime, you're going to have to bring those in.
They're in now.
Okay, you got a
They've been in
spot
for
for
a
'em.
year.
Okay, great, all right.
Waiting.
Okay. Brian, questions, comments?
No, looks great.
Lisa, you all right?
Good?
Okay. You want to take this one, Brian?
Sure. In the matter of OD-13-03, Five Guys Burgers and Fries, 311 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne, I move that we accept their proposal for outdoor dining as submitted.
Okay, here a second.
Second.
I'm sorry, second?
Second.
Second, okay.
Sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
Thank you, appreciate it. Don't forget about your permit also. Okay, we'll remind you. Okay, and is Chipotle here tonight? Did they show up? Representatives from Chipotle? Okay, well, Chipotle's OD-13-04, Chipotle Mexican Grill, and we'll table them for later tonight. Hopefully it'll show. So number 5 on the agenda is DRB 2013-26, the application of Club La Maison at 215 Sugartown Road in Wayne for a facade change. Hi there. Great.
My name is Ward Hamilton. I'm the general manager of Club La Maison. We are proposing to change the interiors of the center, and we have some additional changes to the center as well. We're going to add a handicap ramp for access, so we'll be ADA compliant. We'll also be adding an elevator. We will also be adding some steps inside, but we will not be adding any space. So essentially what we're doing is we're doing a renovation of the interior surfaces.
Good.
We are adding glass to the outside of the building. If I can show you that.
Sure, definitely.
Let's see which way you want this thing to go here. All right. So the north-facing part of the building will have full floor-to-ceiling glass. There is a glass over top of the indoor running track that's below that main piece of glass in front there, and there'll also be windows on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. This is another view of it, to give you a little bit more of a feeling of what it's going to look like. The sign will be, which exists presently on the left-hand side of the slope of the glazing system, will be moved to the equal spot on the right-hand side, where you see it next to the right-hand side window. So in other words, we're not changing the sign in any way, shape, or form. All we're doing is moving it to the right-hand side in the same position.
Is this the current entrance, the north side? Is this the north side we're referring to right now, right?
Yes, that's the north side.
And right now, is that, I think of that as west, I think, but is that?
Actually, yeah, it's facing north.
Okay, is that the entrance right now?
That is one of the existing, there are two entrances.
Is that the main entrance right now?
That's the main entrance now.
Okay, that's what I
So that will
thought.
be
Yeah.
leaving.
Pardon?
That will be leaving.
Yes. So that's not stairs along the side there?
It is stairs because there is an emergency
Okay, but-
exit, which will stay.
Right, but guests won't use that for entrance?
No,
Okay.
No. What you see here is the side and the back entrance. This will be the primary entrance to the club. It will have a ramp that will lift handicap ADA accessible ramp that will have some enclosures there for, not enclosure, but the canopies there for the entrance and also stairs. So that will be our primary entrance. This is also the side facing, just another view of it from, this will be the north, this will be the west hand side, and the other photo would be the south side. There is an existing entrance in the back of the facility at ground level. This entrance is right here. That entrance will remain.
After you're done there, we'll get a little more in-depth, like with the lighting and stuff like that. But if,
Okay.
you know, you can just
All right.
continue with your general presentation there and then.
All right. How much about the interiors would you like to know? Essentially, what we're
Not
doing.
all that much, really. We're
Okay.
more
Essentially, what we're
interested in
doing
the
is
outside.
is just changing floor covering, wall coverings
Right.
and tile and that type of
Now,
thing.
we're more concerned about exterior.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the extent of the exterior changes that we have. You will see that the front entrance is going to be changed into just a stairway for the emergency access, so there will not be a primary entrance. The primary entrance will be through the back, but there is an emergency exit on the right and left-hand side of the front of the building. And of course, the entrance exit on the back-end side of the building I just referred to earlier. But the primary entrance will be along the side and the back of the building as indicated in the plans. The lower glass exists. The upper glass you see there, and the front glass will be added to it. The facility has, I don't know who has been in the facility, okay, but the facility as it stands now is fairly dark inside. It was built as a racquetball facility initially back in 1983. And so subsequently, it's just really a dark area, a dark building inside. And so the introduction of the glass really is, the theory of the glass really is to bring the light in and bring some energy to the building.
I'll turn to our architect here. Brian, comments, questions?
No, I think it looks nice. I don't see anywhere where they're trying to cut any corners or I think it looks like quality work.
Is there much change to materials, or is it more just repositioning different entrances and exits and stuff like that?
No,
It's-
the building is brick.
Right.
We're going to use split face block for those retaining walls. It'll be of a similar color. It looks like a different color there, but it'll be of a similar color in nature to the existing building.
So that's a new retaining wall that we see in the foreground, right?
There'll be, yes, on the right-hand side will be the new entrance, which will be a new retaining wall.
And is that the same block that's along the ramp there? Same block you're using the same block there as you are in the retaining wall?
Yes,
Okay.
But it's not going to be that highlight color. It's going to be closer to the red brick.
yes, yes.
And what about the awnings? What's the material for the awnings?
It should be, we haven't fully designed it yet, but it should be metal.
Okay, and how about the color, the contrast? Will it be as strong as what we see in this rendering?
Probably not. It'll probably be closer to the color of the building.
I
Trying to keep it
think
in
that would be
keeping.
nice, yeah.
Yeah,
They're a
keep
little
it-
bold here, but,
Right, yeah. Well, the building's so dark that the only way they could demonstrate to you what we're building is by lightening it
Right.
up, so you can see the difference. But no, our intention is for the architecture to remain in keeping with the existing architecture.
I think the glass is a nice
it is nice.
addition. I think
It'll be
it
nice and light.
Updates it in a nice
Yeah,
way.
yeah, the glass is really the key to this project. Trying
I have
to
a
bring
question
light to
about that. I think if the north is what the current main entrance is, then the south side, about how far you're expanding toward the pond. I don't know if it's a real pond or it's a retention basin.
Yeah, I think, I'm not certain exactly what it was, but it's right, on the other side of this, what looks like this light-colored wall here, which is basically not a light color, it's a stone wall.
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah, we won't come toward that. In other words, there's an existing stairway
Right.
now.
So you think you'll follow the same
So we'll
footprint
follow
that you have
that,
there?
we'll follow that closely.
And that sidewalk that's there? You
The
won't-
sidewalk will remain,
So you'll still have some grass and?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you say that there'll be changes to the landscaping or not?
Where you see, and we're filing a grading and a stormwater retention permit. Where you see the entrance there, existing now are shrubbery, with mulch.
Right.
Okay, so that's going to come out, okay? But what we're doing is swapping the impervious coverage, or the pervious coverage, I should say, swapping the impervious coverage with existing impervious coverage on the location.
Okay.
So we're kind of swapping that out so it becomes neutral as far as the pervious coverage.
The
So does that mean you're going to lose some parking?
Don't intend to, no. We've got it,
You have some impervious cover to give up?
not a lot, but we're not covering a lot there. We're
Yeah.
only covering a very small strip there. So we're
Yep.
just going to use that and enlarge a small strip that we have, our existing.
That traffic flow in that lighting is pretty tricky. You going to do anything to try to improve that, or?
I'm sorry.
The traffic flow within the lot?
Within the lot?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty tight around there. and-
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything we can do to improve that
Okay.
much. We'd love to.
Right.
We'd like to make it bigger.
Sure.
You'd be in the stream.
You'd be in the stream,
Right.
or on a neighbor's property.
Yeah.
As you go on the left-hand side of the building, yes. It is on a tight piece of property. One of the thoughts are, going forward, is to try to find a way to mitigate the parking issues by possibly doing something with, this is, this location is actually part of a larger parcel. The apartments, which are
Right.
owned by the same ownership entity, is part of this. So we have an ability to start utilizing some of that parking as
Okay.
well, which we're going to present at a later time.
Okay.
The current stormwater ordinance didn't require you to take any kind of increased measures for water
We're
retention?
presenting a grading and stormwater plan.
But your net, your overall impervious isn't changing?
No. No, but we are covering some pervious. So we have to file a grading and a stormwater plan. So that'll be filed with the building permit bundle.
Right.
Okay, so we're okay with the outside modifications, we'll call it?
Yes.
Okay, materials we're okay with,
Yes.
okay. Landscaping, we kind of reviewed there, it's not going to be a big change,
No,
but,
no.
okay. The planting material that'll go back in, have you decided on that yet?
I'm sorry.
The planting material itself that you're going to put back in, have you guys decided?
The
what you're gonna do?
planting material?
Bushes or shrubs or?
No, the bushes will be replaced
Okay.
with that. But excuse me,
No,
yes.
not
On the other side, yes, we'll add more planting material, yes.
Okay. Do you want to see,
Do you have a planting plan yet?
No. Our intention was really to use grass, not actual shrubbery.
okay.
So increase it with grass. Yeah, it's actually on the plans, so.
Okay. You guys all right with that?
I'm okay with that.
You all right? Okay.
I was just wondering, when a plan comes before us like this, and we're seeing these awnings and saying we think they're going to be metal, how firm do we need the applicant to be about what the material, like, well, we thought they were going to be metal, but as it turns out, they're,
No, they're metal.
Yes, they're metal.
They're
Okay,
metal.
that's what I
No,
wanted to know.
Absolutely.
All right, great.
Absolutely, positively, they're metal.
okay, good. I didn't want to get there and find out there's some umbrella or
No,
something.
they're
All right.
metal material.
And that we'd approved it.
Right.
All right.
How about new lighting on the building? Exterior lighting?
Yeah,
Under the awning.
what you see there is the only new lighting, which is basically lighting for that the canopy. So we don't have any other new lighting on the building besides the canopy.
Okay.
Do you have a cut sheet for this?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is there a cut sheet in our plans, do you know?
Do I have a cut sheet for
Yeah.
that, for that lighting?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not.
Okay, I'm sure the township would want that for files, Bill?
Yeah, that's correct. Looking at the application, it's not checked off as something that was submitted.
Okay.
So you may want to have them come back and review that.
Exterior lighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not really you are in a residential, but it's really the apartment building, it's a part of the whole complex, but lighting's always important in
Right, right.
Okay.
if we can see that.
All right. How about signage? You said you're just going to relocate.
Yes, the signage on the property doesn't change.
Okay.
We will just take the existing sign, which is on the left-hand side, positioned. This sign is presently positioned where my finger is, and we're just moving it to this location.
Okay.
And trying to keep it the proper, was it 15 feet? I
15
think?
feet from grade? Okay.
So that's the facade that the face that I was thinking about when we were just talking about the landscaping, where you're showing for the rendering just low shrubs in there. But in that area, you're thinking of replacing it with just grass?
No, that's existing.
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's going to stay, right?
Yeah, that stays.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it
pretty
stays,
familiar
okay.
with the property.
Yeah,
But,
that stays.
Okay,
All that stays.
all right, good.
Yeah, where we're indicating that we're going to add is on the left-hand side of this building, where you see a piece of it where my finger is over here. Maybe you can't see it
Okay.
very well, okay, but right here.
Oh, you have room for a little
that-
grass
that'll
there?
be- Yeah, there'll be some additional grass coverage.
And there's no change to that facade, up to that face of the building, obviously.
No,
That has a lot of glass on it, I think.
It has no glass.
Doesn't it have glass down around the track? The corners?
It has a little,
Maybe
excuse
just
me,
the
I beg your
corners.
pardon, it's got a little teeny piece of glass, yes, right at the base. I keep forgetting about the running track.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Is your trash dumpster in that corner?
It is.
It is, okay.
It
I don't know,
is.
is that fenced in at this point?
Yes, it is.
It is, okay, it needs to be
Yes,
fenced in.
yes,
Okay,
it's
good.
fenced in.
Great. And getting back to the signs for a second.
Sure.
Those signs were approved, your ground sign and your wall sign back in August of 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Since that time, evidently the monument sign has been modified with the addition of bounce back on the base. So we're going to ask bounce back to come in to get approval for that.
Okay,
Okay, the original sign was approved as you see it.
okay.
Okay, so I'm sure Bill will make a note of that, to
All
have
right.
them come back, so, for approval. Thank you.
Are they to submit a permit for that? Is that what I understand?
You'll have to talk to Bill about
Okay,
that. Yeah, the
okay.
procedure on that.
That's fine.
Okay. Parking lot signs, any changes there?
No.
No, okay. That'll stay the same.
You think you have to restripe the lot when you finish the project?
We anticipate restriping the lot.
And your address number is on your monument sign, so we should be okay with that, although you may want to put it on the building somewhere also.
Okay.
In case of an emergency.
All right?
What else, guys?
I think you covered it all.
So we are going to ask them to come back.
Well, they have to come back for
Right.
bounce, somebody has to come in for bounce
Right.
back. And the lighting, do they need approval from us for their lighting, or is it I mean,
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. We would need to get a resubmittal for that, and then the cut sheets and approval for the board.
Okay.
okay.
If you're going to come back with the lighting, do you think you could bring samples of the split-face block and the?
Sure.
Or is that? that's-
Absolutely.
I don't mean physical samples.
You
just
don't want a
cut sheets.
physical sample?
No, that's.
Sometimes people bring them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring you, at least color samples and that type of thing,
Yeah,
and,
just a cut sheet.
Yes,
Just a pallet of block would be
sure,
fine.
sure, sure.
No, I'm
yeah.
kidding.
Bring a little forklift in here.
It's good.
Okay, so, now, I'm sure you'd probably like to get back on the May agenda.
Yes, I would.
Okay, and Peggy, what would be the latest you'd have to submit? 7?
Yeah, next Wednesday, the 17th.
All right,
Okay,
okay,
good.
all right. So when I'm submitting for the lights and the sign.
Or if you want to have, I don't know how that bounce back, if you guys own it or somebody else owns it, or somebody.
Bounce Back is owned by the ownership of the building.
Okay, so whoever wants to represent bounce back,
Okay?
okay.
That
And
probably
you're,
will be me, but,
okay, and you're going to bring some cuts.
I'm sorry?
And you're going to bring some cuts, some samples of the materials and
I
stuff?
will. I
Okay.
will.
Okay, so any-
So just let me get clarification, for the sign, you know, the light's no problem. I mean, I could have, I assume I could have, with the architectural group, I could have brought that if I'd known that was going to be an issue.
Okay.
As far as the sign's concerned, what are we looking for in the material that you need for the sign?
Well, I mean, it's already up. So I
Right.
guess you bring us some measurements and
Measurements, okay,
some
okay.
photos and stuff like that, of what is done.
Okay.
Okay? And,
Okay.
we'll check it out
All
and
right.
see if it meets code and
All right.
go from there.
That'd be fine.
All right, good, because it has been modified since the original
Yeah,
approval back in August.
I didn't know that. I hadn't been here.
Okay. All right, good. Brian, anything else, comments, questions?
No.
Lisa, Cindy?
Good. No,
No?
I'm good. Mhm.
Okay, want to give it a shot?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, good.
Keep track.
I
You
am.
know, sometimes I miss things. Oh, public comment? When do you do public comment?
We've never had it before.
When do we do public
Bill?
comment? At each, oh, the Board of Commissioners does it at each item.
Yeah, I would say you would do it now, Bob.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. Before you do approval, yeah.
okay, step right up, sir. Up to the podium, please.
How are you?
I'm, you want my name and all
Please,
that?
yes.
John Lieberman, 30-year member at the club. Do you need my address and all that? 229 Chester Road, Devon, Pennsylvania.
Great.
As I mentioned, I've been there since it was a racquetball club. You asked about parking. If you look through the records like I have, the parking was originally designed and the allotment was for a club with racquetball. It's not there now. They've taken 10 of the courts and made them into aerobics or fitness or spinning or something like that. Well, with racquetball, there's usually at the most 4 players in there. With aerobics and fitness, there's up to 25.
Yeah.
You can do the math, okay?
Yeah, there's an overflow. Parking's at a premium in that club.
It's not at a premium.
It's just
There's
not
illegal
enough.
spots there. There's spots that are only 7.5 feet wide that they restriped, not Ward, it was before he came. You know. And the place is jam-packed at 10 o'clock in the morning. I've had a few pictures of showing you. And they don't meet,
There you go.
they don't meet your requirement, your parking requirement. Well, here you go. I'm just handing it for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, basically, all I did was take pictures of the parking lot,
Okay.
the parking lot and the aerobics classes and all that, see the people that are in there. I have a selfish interest. I'm a racquetball player. They're gonna do away
I'm
with
sorry,
the
Mr. Lieberman.
racquetball courts.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
Can
sorry.
you speak into the
In-
mic
in
so
mic, please.
anybody
they're
listening?
gonna do away with the last 2 racquetball courts, but they're also gonna take where there's 4 people at the most and put 25 in, because that's the intention, is in it's some sort of exercise class. It doesn't meet code.
Well,
I'll let you guys
yeah.
judge that.
I mean,
but-
that's a little bit out of our jurisdiction, I think, but maybe Bill can comment on that.
Well, at some point, somebody's gotta look at the parking.
Well, I know that they haven't made any changes to the inside, and they've been down to meet with our zoning officer, who happens to be activated right now with the Air Force. But he will be back and probably review that before we give him
Yeah.
approval to make the
Check-
changes on the
Check your
inside.
code on the parking
All right, sir.
for what's there.
All right.
And I also want to make a point that the apartments and the club are separately subdivided lots. They're independent. So you can't use parking for one for the other.
That's incorrect.
Why?
It's not why, it's incorrect.
I'm sorry.
Why? Explain
Mr.
why.
Hamilton? Mike?
Okay. The club and the club and the La Maison apartments are on one parcel. Well, no, I just know that they're.
I'll show you a plan.
Okay, well, I think, like I said, I think you're getting away from what our board's all about.
But what jurisdiction, you're going to approve
I'm
the
sorry, the
outside look.
microphone, please. Yeah.
Excuse me, you're going to approve the outside look. Does this go to, in front of the planning commission or in front of the supervisor?
Again, I'll turn to Bill and,
If there's a parking
No, the
violation?
facade change does not have to go before. If
No,
they
no,
make
no.
Let me finish, sir, please. If they make changes to the inside and the use to the inside, then our zoning officer would have to take a look at the complete parking situation on the lot.
Okay,
All right, they would have to present that information to him to approve.
okay.
All right, before we could issue a permit for them to change the uses on the inside, we would need to know what the parking is on the complete complex.
Good.
If they are utilizing the part of the apartments, we would need to see the parking situation on the apartments, which would be 2 parking spaces per residential unit. So
Right.
we would need to verify that they in fact meet all the parking requirements for both the club and the parking for the apartments.
Good.
If they want to utilize the whole lot.
I agree.
All right, sir, if you're interested, I would encourage you to send an email to Kevin Kachansky, our zoning officer.
He's somewhere.
He'll be back May the 20th. He's not going that
May
long.
20th?
Yeah, that's right now. I guess unless something else happens in the world, he'll be back May the 20th.
I already have. He has it, but he's gone, so I mean, he hasn't seen it.
No, I mean, not this particular thing, the change on the inside I'm talking about. At that point, we would review the parking.
Okay.
For a facade change, we would not review parking, because nothing's changed on the use on the
I
inside.
understand.
Bill, when a facility restripes their parking lot, does anyone check that? Do they come for a permit and let you know that they're going to do that?
Not
'Cause I can
typically,
see
they
you
can't.
could start
Yeah, they
pinching your
can't
par-
reduce it and make them smaller. There is a section in the land development, I believe, that talks about the required width, unless the required width was approved at a previous zoning or land development
Mm-hmm.
application to where the width of the zoning parking places was less than what's in the present ordinances. So we would probably have to review that. If they reduce that,
Yeah.
then we would probably want to take a look at that.
So it may have been reduced, certainly before Ward got there, years ago.
It may have, yeah.
Without, people are
Yeah.
very busy doing the little things they. No, I just think it might have been done, you call someone and say, we're going to restripe the lot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
All right, Mr. Lieberman, thanks. Thank you. Okay, Cindy?
I'll go
Make
for
a
it.
motion, thank you.
Okay, in the matter of DRB 2013-26, Club La Maison, regarding facade changes and materials and design, I move that we accept the proposal as presented. Is that enough?
We're going to talk about the outside
Okay.
lighting.
You're to come back to us with cut sheets for the outside lighting and for the signage for bounce back, whatever it is, bounce back.
Right, yeah.
And also bringing us samples or cut sheets on the building materials, the awning. Did you ask for the awning and the
Awning and
block?
Split face block.
Yeah.
Yes,
So lighting, awning, split face block?
yeah, split
Yeah.
face block, yeah.
Okay. All right. Do we hear a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any further comments for us, Mr. Hampton? Questions? Okay. Thank you. Hope to see you next month.
Bob, just a reminder that he
Yes.
would need to come to our office to fill applications for both of those out, both the sign and for the lighting cut sheets.
Okay. And again, I think it was April 17th?
You got
Is
that right?
April
What you need to-
17th at 4 PM is the DRB
Yeah.
Is your
cutoff, that's
deadline, 4
correct.
PM on the 17th? Okay.
All right, sir, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Next on the agenda is DRB 2013-27, the application of Wayne Donuts LLC, doing business as Dunkin' Donuts at 110 East Lancaster Avenue in Wayne, zoned Wayne Business Overlay District for one awning and 2 window signs. Hello there.
Hello.
We've missed you the last
Mayor
couple of
Patel?
weeks. Yeah, we've missed you the last couple of meetings. Glad to
I
see you
apologize
here.
for that. It wasn't me. It was my sign contractor.
Okay.
He's responsible for coming in to pull the permits and everything, and there's some miscommunication with the township where he was just changing the outside lining, not the frame. He was keeping the same frame, and he thought he could have just done it, and we got rid of the contractor. We're not using it.
Who's the
Okay.
contractor?
Michael Cicerco from Global Signs.
Okay, I just like to remember.
It's a sign company.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, he's not doing any work for us anymore, but
Okay, so
Um,
everything is up
yeah,
that
everything's
you're
up.
showing tonight, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
we basically just redid the outside of the frame was the same. He just changed the color on it and put the Dunkin' Donuts sign. The 2 new things we added to this was the 2 light up signs that are on the window that you see right here.
Right.
That's about it. And
Okay, the material on your awnings, is it canvas material? It's umbrella? The material itself
it's
on your
like a
awning?
cloth type of material. I don't
Yeah.
know what is
Yeah,
it
I
exactly.
I think it is, I
Umbrella.
saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
cloth. Type.
And your lettering can be no higher than 8 inches. And
I believe that he met the code on that one. It's really small. I think it's probably less than 8 inches, probably.
yeah, I think it may be too. Okay, so you guys are all right with the awning?
I'm fine with the awning.
Okay. Your interior signs, on those you're allowed to use up to 20% of your available window space. I don't know if you did the math, but just by the naked eye, I think it looks like it's well below the 20%, but I don't know, did you
We
calculate
have
it out and
we
measure
have the
things?
measurements on it. It's 2 feet.
Okay.
And I don't know what the window size is, but I'm sure it's way less than that. I could get you the measurements if you like. I didn't know we
I
needed
think
to.
it's.
I think it
it's well
appears to be,
below.
yeah.
Okay. And your address number, is it on your front door, do you know?
110 is not on our. I do not believe we have it on there.
Okay, we would ask you to,
Sure, put
you
a.
can buy, you
Might
know,
be up.
4-inch lettering or,
No, we don't have it.
can't
Actually,
see
we
it.
could put it up.
Okay.
Just
That
put a
would be great.
110.
right,
Okay.
just the number.
Right on the
itself.
window, we could put it.
Yeah,
on top.
wherever you think it's
Okay.
appropriate. Okay. And I know they were up when you first opened, but I haven't seen them since, the so-called sandwich boards, the wooden boards. you
I was
had
going to put them
outside.
up tomorrow.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we're not going to put them up. We just had some grand opening thing.
Right.
We really didn't know the rules,
Okay.
and then we were filled in on it. No, you won't see those
You know
up
the rules.
again.
Yeah.
Did Bob come tell you?
I think everybody knows where we are
Bob's
now.
pet rule.
I'm not the policeman.
Just saying,
Yeah.
We'll make sure. No,
Okay.
we will not. We won't have anything.
All right.
Except the mascot. He hangs out there. All the
Okay,
time.
all right. Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
more effective.
Did you bring us any donuts?
No.
No, okay. All right,
Crushed.
okay.
Let's make him come back.
Maybe we will, yeah. Okay. Questions, comments? Everything looks pretty good?
Looks good.
Looks good.
Lisa?
Thank you very much.
In the matter of DRB 2013-27 Wayne Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, 110 East Lancaster Avenue, I move that we approve the plans for the awning and window signs as submitted this evening.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
you.
Thanks, how's things going, all right? Good. Oh, good,
Busy? Good.
great, great. Thank you, thanks for coming in. The representatives for Chipotle, did they happen to show? No? Okay. All right, we'll move forward then to number 7, DRB 2013-28, the application at Carmel Cafe and Wine Bar at 372 West Lancaster Avenue in Wayne for 3 wall signs and 1 freestanding sign. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are
John
you?
Ross, the market partner for
Right.
Carmel Cafe.
Now, you were here last month, correct?
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
with you last
Don't
month.
you look
Welcome
familiar?
back.
Thank you. After talking to my sign guy, who should have made a phone call before the last meeting.
Okay. All right. So I think, just to review, I'm pretty sure everything was pretty well approved as far as the building structure and modifications on the building?
Yeah, I think I had to come back for the signage,
Right.
Yes.
and then you wanted to see the landscaping.
Landscaping, right.
And lighting.
Right, okay.
So what we did is we presented you two options because of, the first thing we did is we went and we dropped all the lettering to under 16 inches and less. We followed the guidelines that you gave us at the last meeting concerning the pylon sign or the ground sign,
Okay.
10 feet away from the 8 feet high.
The car light, yeah.
Right, so we followed that, that's in the plans. The reason for the two different options is for the moonburst or the sea. More of a design element than a sign, kind of like the Chili's pepper. That's a little farther down. We would prefer option 1 with the larger moonburst, but we did put in the second option.
What do you have that on? Several of these little, oh, I see, okay, here we go.
Well, it's the same logo, right?
Yeah, same logo.
You kept the logo
little bit
same
of sign.
size, right? Did you
Well,
keep it- Yeah.
that was, our intention was to keep it the same size, but we also offered the alternative if you
Yeah,
did
I-
want that to happen.
I thought we weren't completely opposed, I thought we as a
No, you
board
weren't
were-
opposed to
okay.
it, but I didn't want to come back again because,
You're so smart.
just to make sure.
Okay. Well, you know, why don't we start with the ground sign first? Why don't
Okay.
you walk us through the ground sign?
Okay.
We'll try to do this one at a time.
Ground signs on the last page.
Yeah, there's,
I don't know how I could lost it.
here.
Oh, thanks.
So we're using the existing pylon. We're changing it, obviously, but it meets the setback from the road. As you can see, it's 6 foot 8 inches high, under the 8 foot. Well, actually, it's actually 8 foot high.
Okay, so that's your max, so you maxed it out at 8?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And Their base is like 51 inches. What do you guys think of the lettering size on Carmel? I mean, it's pretty big sitting right on the highway,
Yeah, is it 17 inches?
pretty much. Almost 18, just shy of 18.
It's big. We haven't let anybody else on ground signs, monument signs, anything be that large. I'm trying to think who's along there that has a monument sign that we could compare it to.
Well, Chili's is pretty big, but they set back just a little further, I think, than yours is going to sit back off the highway.
Wonder what we gave them.
Manila's, Donahue's, I mean, there are guys with ground
Yeah.
signs right along that strip there.
Are they all that high, too?
The 8 feet?
Manila's definitely is not.
Yeah.
Chili's maybe, but they're kind of sitting in a big grassy bed there.
Right.
Donahue's, again, that's pretty much in a lawn.
I wonder if it's possible. I don't even know if I would be able to find on this, the Chili's, what we did for them. That was kind
This
of.
just, it seems high and big to me for as close to.
Well,
the road.
I kind of agree with you there. I mean, it's sitting on top of the road. 8 feet is a big sign, you know?
Well, we just used what you told
Right,
us. So,
right. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the max, you
Right.
know? And in some locations, people need the max, you know, in other locations, the max is kind of overkill. What do you feel, Brian? I mean, it's,
It looks a little big.
yeah,
Sort of dominates. Maybe we could negotiate something like down on the sign, couple of, like lower on the sign, but let the letters be a little bit large, not necessarily 17 inches.
Right.
I should look for Chili's, shouldn't I?
that's going back quite about a year. Yeah.
About a year?
I know they had a couple options, Chili's and,
Yeah.
okay. As far as the materials on that sign,
No, I have to pull it up so I can read it.
okay,
Aluminum,
red
cabinet
aluminum?
face, aluminum. Aluminum pole as well. White sand finish stucco.
Which will match the building then?
Yes.
Okay. And the letters themselves will have some relief, right? At least the Carmel,
Yes.
maybe not so much cafe and wine bar?
Yeah, that'd be more straight.
Okay. And at nighttime, what are we going to see? A red background?
Yes. With the white, you'll see the white letters.
Yeah, yeah, you know about the opaque background in Radnor Township. The red all has to look black?
Red has to look black?
Yeah. Yeah, that background's got to be black. The only thing that we should be showing at nighttime is Carmel.
Okay.
And then cafe and wine bar. And are you planning on kind of putting your logo into that sign? I mean, this kind of has a shadow of the logo.
I'm sorry, I can't see what you're looking at.
Is that just part of the rendering, or are you going
That's
to
just
put
a
that?
rendering. There's not going to be anything else.
There won't be?
No.
Okay,
No,
all right.
it's just the name.
Okay, because that could be lit if need be.
Okay.
But, okay.
Ooh, Chili's.
I'd say I'd rather, I mean, overall, I'd feel better if the sign itself was a little lower and the letters, I guess we'd have to decide how much smaller they were, just slightly smaller.
Right.
I'd rather, if you could do that, and then I'm okay with leaving the C logo a little on the larger side.
Okay.
On the building, maybe if there could be some kind of
All
a
right.
trade-off there.
So 6 feet instead of 8? Drop
Well,
it 2 feet?
Well, let's finish up with the ground
That-
sign first.
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
we'll-
like, I mean,
yeah.
overall, that's
Mhm.
kind of what, and
Okay.
were you gonna do any, I know this gets to the next, one of the other topics, but were you gonna do any kind of like landscaping, kind of like small hedges or something? along
The plan was not
No.
to do any, to use what's existing.
Yeah.
The only landscaping we'll be doing is, there's a patio existing now that'll be taken up, and 3 trees, that's
Okay,
later I'll show you.
okay.
It may save your base of your sign, the guys with the weed whacker, you know, they're pretty
Right.
ruthless
It would just
sometimes.
kind of soften it a little,
Yeah.
to me, maybe it's just a combination of everything, it just looks,
Okay.
Looks stark. It looks industrial.
yeah.
It doesn't look like a lot like Wayne, but you don't, but that's what I like about the property too. It's
Right.
fresh, it's new, but it shouldn't dominate.
Yeah, I didn't
To
think
me,
that's,
it seems like if it was lowered maybe 2 feet, like,
Yeah, so those are small compared, I think.
okay, let's say on
So
there.
I'm just trying to get a feel for what the letter size is.
Mhm.
If that's 4 feet, that's Yeah, so I don't mind the big logo, but I don't like the big letters.
They're using that one, Chili's.
I mean, what I'd like to see ideally is it lowered about 2 feet,
I
and
like-
with some not to specify the type of landscaping, but
Right.
some like low
Okay.
boxwoods in front, just to kind of soften it, and then just to shrink the letters down a little bit, I guess, depending on how Chili's and,
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
building has kind of a low profile, so I don't know if you want that monument sign dwarfed in almost the building.
I'd like to see it lower too, but instead of the boxwood, I'd like to see the grasses that you did here,
Mhm.
in front of here. I think it would
Okay.
be a nice continuation of that, and it would soften this sort of monolith we have going here. So what are we talking when we say I'd like to see the letters smaller, and I'd like to see it brought down 2 feet? I like 2 feet
2
down.
feet, I think.
So it's down to 6 feet height.
Okay.
What about letter size?
Seems like we're trying to stick with a 16-inch.
We did 16-inch on the buildings. Let's see, 16-inch, well, right now we're at 17, right?
So almost 18.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
18.
So could we go down to 16?
It's not that much smaller.
Still pretty good size.
Well, what
That's
size are
fine.
these letters?
I think
They're-
they're 12s, I think.
Yeah. That should give you, I mean, don't you think that's big
That's
enough to
fine.
drive around 30, right down 30?
We'll do what you want.
Oh, you're
Just
so
tell me what
nice.
you want
We
me
just
to
want to
do.
get that, we just want to get open and start serving. You know, we want to go eat there too.
All right, so,
Um,
so what would we say, 12 inches?
how about 14?
14,
Yeah.
Okay,
That way I think the cafe's not shrunk
Yeah.
so small, nobody's going to see
14
that.
inch.
okay.
letters. 6-inch height, 6-foot
6
height.
feet.
Pardon me.
Okay.
It's going to be very small.
Be very small
Tiny
landscaping.
people, they'll
Very
see it.
small landscape.
I guess, what do you think that, the cafe and wine bar, well, you'll reduce that proportionally.
Yeah, that'll be
or-
proportionate to the.
Or at least
to the-
make it visible, you know,
Yes.
if it's too small.
It might be too small if you reduce it proportionally, but.
Yeah.
I
you'll-
think we'll be all
Your
right.
designers will be able to figure it
Yeah,
out.
I think he'll figure it out.
I think the one thing, Bill, and maybe, should we have the police go out just to do a check on that it's not going to be a blind spot pulling out of that? It's such a tough spot to get in and out there.
There is a setback from the code that it has to be, so.
As long as they're 10 foot, they're okay on that?
Yeah, we could have traffic safety take a look at it.
There's an existing one there now, same size.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of accidents there too, so.
Oh,
Probably
I
been
didn't-
there
yeah.
since Kenny Rogers was there.
yeah, I mean, it's been a long time that's been there.
What do you think, Bill? Just to play it safe?
Yeah, we could have traffic safety take a look at were you planning on putting it in the exact same location?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see if traffic safety can take a look at
Okay.
that, and see if they have any recommendations.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Okay, so you're all right with that ground sign, and it's going to be a black background. At nighttime, the only thing illuminated is Carmel Cafe and Wine Bar.
That's right.
Okay. And you have your address number on the monument part of it,
Mm.
so that's good. Okay, good. All right, thanks for working with us on that.
Yep.
Why don't we look at the signage on the building itself? You have
Okay.
2 wall signs, correct?
Yep.
Okay, with text.
On the west side, the west elevation.
Which is basically where your front door is going to be.
Yes,
Okay.
as it looks towards the parking lot.
Yep.
16 inches, and then corresponding cafe and wine bar at, I think it says 8 inches or 9 inches.
It looks good.
I think that looks great.
Yeah. On the last page, you actually have is that another option that you gave us for 14-inch letters?
No. 1 foot 4 inches, 16 inch.
I got,
1'4", yeah, 6.
oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I messed up. Sorry about that. 16 inches. Okay.
Is this just the channel letter
Yeah.
detail showing us how it's going to, yep, looks good. It's a big building, it has a long
Yeah,
expanse.
it's,
Yeah.
I mean, when you get inside it, I mean, because it's separated 2 buildings now, so you really don't get the feel for how big the building is until you break a wall down. You see what you have to deal with.
When you look at these elevations, you can see they kind of go on and on.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm fine
Are
with
you
the
happy
west.
with 16?
I'm happy with the 16.
Brian, you're all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa?
Yep.
Okay, good. And looks like you're right at 15 feet from grade.
Yep,
Okay.
yes,
Correct.
So you're,
and that should be throughout the building.
okay. And so they're going to be pin-mounted letters.
Mhm.
We won't see any wiring or anything like that. It'll all be hidden.
Yep.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Good on
I'm
that?
with I'm good with that, sure.
okay. And then your north elevation, looks like the same signage?
Yep. Same signage with the Carmel, and then with the Moonburst.
Okay, so again, we're okay with that 16-inch?
I am.
Okay. All right, how about the logo?
I like the logo.
Size?
I like it because it's such a big expanse.
It's a big
that
space to try
If
and,
we make it much smaller, it's just going to look like, peanut on the barrel kind of
yeah,
thing.
I think we'd go without. I think if it got too small, because it would just look like a,
I think it
Like
looks
a
I don't
good
think
with
I'd
it.
like it without, and it just looks like a piece of sculpture on the wall to me.
right.
It doesn't say anything, so I'm happy with it.
Is that illuminated or anything, or is it just
Yeah, I
there?
believe it is.
It is? And what is?
Let me make sure, though.
Actually white LED illumination?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that gonna kind of glow from behind, or is it gonna look like lit from within?
Glow from behind.
All right, so it's gonna create a halo effect.
Yeah, it's not
And-
going to be like a beacon. No,
okay.
it's not a beacon.
And it's made out of white plexiglass?
Yes.
Okay. I think
So
it'll.
it's going to be more of a shadow?
Yes.
Okay, I think that'll
I think that'll
soften the
look great.
glow a little bit. I think, yeah, I think it'll look better than just having something
And the
real
letters
bright.
are lit from behind also, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the whole
Okay.
thing will look great.
Nothing's
Okay.
perfect.
And everybody's happy with sizes? Brian, you all right with?
Yes.
Sizes and all?
I'm happy.
When are you opening again?
July.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
I
there.
might go in there with an axe tomorrow, but
Okay, so we're also going to talk about lighting on the building?
yeah,
Oh, my
there-
gosh.
there's-
Guess
Oh,
what?
Ask and you receive.
Unbelievable.
thank you.
Can we eat those while we're just sitting here?
don't know.
No, that's
I
not
think
good.
that's
What was I
professional.
thinking?
That's for afterwards. Okay,
I think with the lighting, everything we're using is existing, and then we gave you the cut sheets for the east elevation, the service area. We gave you the cut sheets for the lighting for that on the exterior of the building. They'll go down. It's not up, it's down.
okay.
And do you have those cut sheets? I
Yep.
think you do, right?
Yeah,
We think it is, Brian.
right here, right?
Sorry with that?
Yeah.
That type of lighting?
I like
Okay.
those. Yep.
So again, is it just kind of a wash in the building, or?
Yeah, just, I mean, we have to keep it clean
Right.
and be able to service it throughout the shift. So
Okay.
That's the idea.
Where
Okay.
are the lights located? Is that on this,
It's on the,
on the cut sheet? No.
it's on the, if you look at the east elevation, it should be,
West elevation. Oh, okay, here we go.
I don't think it shows here, but I'll circle an area. It's the area from the receiving door towards the parking field. It's the furthest from the street.
Yeah. Is there paved area along that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never
There's a
even
There's a
noticed it.
paved area between the funeral home
Yeah,
and the back of our
And
facade.
that's how you access for delivery? And,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
okay.
how
So
we'll-
along there, you'll have, and it's
We'll
for
have
safety.
downlights,
and-
yes.
Is there light, but on the
Security.
other side of the building,
On the, oth-
on the entrance, the public side, is there, what's the light?
just the lights from the parking field.
Okay, got it. All right.
Okay.
I like these.
I mean, just, as you know, there's residential right behind.
Sure.
So
And that's why there's no additional lighting anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay. And your trash, we probably talked about it.
It's staying where it's
I
existing.
think you said
Yep.
that, staying where it's at. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And you want to talk about landscaping also?
Yeah, the only area we're landscaping, and I gave you a very rudimentary plan here, is just that the 3 trees, and I'm not a landscaper, so I can't, if you want to
These
read
three
that.
on the, that.
Yeah, that's basically,
Arborvitae. Are they-
they're
did they give-
cypress, they're indigenous to
Oh, I like
Florida. They
those.
won't be I don't think they'll make it up here. I don't know if they'll, maybe an arborvitae or something like
Arborvitae
that
would be good.
might make it up here. But they call for Circus canadensis. I don't know what
Circus
that is,
canadensis.
so
Cercis canadensis.
I make food.
It's either like an arborvitae or
Cercis is a cherry.
Leland
Yeah.
cypress.
So
Yeah.
so we're taking off that existing patio, planting 3 trees and grass.
Looks
Oh,
good.
that'll be nice.
All right.
really good.
Less impervious cover.
Right. Okay. And it sounds like you're going to consider putting a landscape bed around that ground
Yes,
sign.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, believe me, we're not going to invest all this money in the building and have anything look crappy.
No.
Right?
No, it's
Yeah.
going to look very
Yeah.
inviting.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
it's,
looks- it does look good.
We'll do
Looks
what's
great.
necessary to make sure.
Mhm. Then you have a big investment there, and
Yeah.
hopefully you'll do real well, so.
Nice.
Okay, anything else we haven't covered?
We're good?
Any questions, comments?
We got a
Brian,
lot.
what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Looks good. Any questions or comments for us?
No.
Or,
We're good.
okay, I guess you're in good shape. We mentioned that maybe the traffic safety unit will come out, just
Okay.
to make sure on that location, so. And Bill, that'll be done, I'm sure, by the time they get, and by the time that they do work on that ground sign, traffic
Yeah,
safety will
I'll
be out.
make that request tomorrow. I don't know how soon they'll do it, but
Okay.
I'll make the request tomorrow.
Okay, good, great.
It'd be nice to do it as soon as possible, because I think that's a nice savings to you to not have to build a new monument if you can repurpose the existing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to utilize out
Yeah.
of that. So,
okay.
you know, I'll get it to the architect and he'll figure it out.
Okay.
That's what I pay him.
I know the previous, of course, the owner of the property and the previous restaurateur in there had an entrance sign on the western side. Do you plan on doing something? Just like
I
an
don't believe-
arrow? I
on
think
the
he
west-
just,
Let me see where you're talking about the west. No, that's,
Western
Yeah, I
pointed a
don't-
building right along the road. I think he just wanted probably a little more advertising, but at the
don't-
same time, he just felt it'd be a little easier to, with an arrow, showing people where to pull in. I mean, there's only one way in and
I
one way
mean,
out.
I don't foresee, no, we're not doing that.
Okay, all right. I don't think it's needed, to be
I
honest
think
with you.
if there's a driveway there and a sign, you should
Right.
be able to figure that out.
I would hope so.
I just think having a new restaurant there is going to bring people in.
Yeah.
We need one.
Yeah.
Now, down the road, do you plan on doing some outside dining or not?
Well, we're not planning on it right now. I'm
Okay.
actually not zoning for it for liquor license yet either. So
Okay.
at that time, it's at least a year away. We'll do all the stuff we need to do.
Okay, you'll come back to see us.
Yeah, at the present time, we want to make sure we take care of what's inside the four
Okay.
walls.
Do you have a liquor license or you don't have?
We do have a liquor.
You do have one, okay. I
We're,
didn't know.
we're transferring the existing,
Okay, got it.
so.
That's good.
All right. Okay, who wants to tackle this one?
I can give it a shot.
Let's go.
Okay, in the manner of DRB 2013-28, Carmel Cafe and Wine Bar, a number of elements to, I move that we approve. The monument sign, we'd like to see it reduced to 6 feet in height, the letters of the word Carmel to be 14 inches. At the base of the monument, we'd like to see some landscaping, maybe grasses. Traffic safety will come out and check the location for sight lines. At night, that sign should reverse to white letters. Got that on, okay, the monument sign. In terms of the wall sign, I move that we approve as presented for both the north elevation and the west elevation, 15 feet at height, 16-inch letters for the word caramel, and that the logo be permitted to be positioned as shown on the plans, 72-inch logo at the top of that space. The lighting for the east elevation, I move that we include that in the approval. Okay. The landscaping with the 3 trees, where you move sidewalk and put some shrubbery in,
3 trees, yeah.
I'm including that. Okay, you guys, what did I miss?
I don't think you missed anything.
No, that's-
All right, that's my motion.
All right. Do we
I'll
hear a
second
second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Fantastic,
Thanks,
thank you.
Thanks, lots of luck.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
working with us, too.
Thank you, and
Th-
no
oh,
need
yeah,
for a
thank you.
commercial this time. My
What?
wife maybe wear stripes for the commercial.
Yeah, I know, what about your plug? You didn't remind everybody you're coming in July?
That's right, late July.
Late
All
July.
right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take a donut on your way out.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and he left, too.
did, yeah.
We never get to, now go in and thank him and have another donut. I'll save that for letter heights later.
All right, DRB 2013-29, the application of Radwin Apartments at 275 Bryn Mawr Avenue in Bryn Mawr, and for 6 ground signs and 1 awning sign. Welcome.
Good evening.
Hi,
My name is Steve Glickman with Spencer Industries. I am the sign company going to be doing the work. You all have packets in front of you. I don't know how you want to proceed with this. I guess the best place to start is at the beginning.
Yeah.
at
Do you have
the
some
main
changes for
entrance.
us? Do you have some changes?
I do.
Good.
That's it. I know. I have to go thank him so close. Our office, I'll go thank him tomorrow. I'll tell him you ate most of the piece of pound.
Thank you.
She
Thank
doesn't
you.
look like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, however you want to walk us through it, it's up to you.
Okay.
Do we have two each?
We'll start at the main entrance. Currently, there are 2 wooden signs existing on either side of the main entrance that we are proposing to change out. The proposed signs are non-illuminated, aluminum construction with a painted finish. The Radwin letters will be raised aluminum painted. The logo will also be raised and painted, and the lettering at the bottom of the sign will be in applied vinyl. All lighting will be from existing lights that are on site.
And I guess the back's just going to be solid blue?
Right.
No advertising or
Correct.
anything? Okay.
You wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
No, exactly. How do you guys feel about that? Look, all right, Brian?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay.
Looks
It's
nice.
a nice improvement.
Yes, it is.
So you're just kind of in kind there, trade-off? Okay, good. All right.
The second sign is as you come into the facility, turning, directing people to the various buildings on the site as well as to the leasing office. Again, we are just it's a similar type of sign, except the letters on this sign will be applied vinyl, or actually will be applied Scotch-Lite, so they will be reflective with traffic, with headlights coming in for like winter time and things like that. So that's the way that we're showing, having the sign appear.
Do you have a size on that?
The size on the sign is 5 foot by 3 foot.
A little easier to read in an existing sign, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so there's no lighting, just a reflective?
Just a reflective copy.
Okay. All right, you guys okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, good. All
Again,
right.
everything just looks more contemporary.
Yeah, it does.
Good.
The next sign is the leasing office sign. In this instance, we are actually talking about changing the location of the sign from its current spot. If you look at the site plan that I provided, right now, the rental office sign is to the left of a walkway that leads down to the rental office, which is right in the middle of 3 parking spots. So if a car is parked there, the sign becomes a blind.
Right.
So we're planning on moving it over to the cutout island so that when people come around the curve, it'll be right in front of them, and then they'll see the awning, they'll park in that area and then see the awning to know where to go for the rental office.
So would you use the same,
Same thing as the directional sign, Scotch-Lite letters
Oh, okay.
on aluminum.
okay. And the materials,
Everything's aluminum.
the legs and everything on the
Yes.
sign? Okay.
We're using, on this sign and also on the directional sign, they're post and panel signs where we're continuing the post in the blue color of the sign from that point up, and we're using white from the bottom down to pick up the fencing that was put in.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
white fencing, so it'll all blend in together.
Okay. And how about the size on that sign?
The size on that sign is 32 inches square.
Okay. Okay, so we're okay with size and everything?
I am.
Okay, good.
These are all interior, I mean, for the most part, those are interior, right?
Yeah.
To the
Mhm.
property,
Yeah,
so.
all these are interior
Yeah,
to the
so it's not,
Right,
The directional and
Right.
the leasing sign.
okay.
Then lastly, we have, there are 2 rear entrances to the property that we're replacing existing signs that are there.
what road is this? Is this Bryn Mawr Avenue? No.
No, the back,
Oh, no, that's the front side.
Landover.
Landover, I'm sorry, I know that. These really are an institution. Do you know how long the Radwin apartments have been here?
No idea.
A long time. How's a long time?
I can see that just from
Yeah.
having been out there a number of times.
Is that right, 64?
These signs are also obviously non-illuminated. These will have vinyl graphics instead of the Scotch light because there are already external lights that point to the sign, so they'll be lit externally. We don't need to worry about the Scotch light at that point.
Looks like they're going to be a little lower also.
They look
Yeah,
nice.
the
One
one
is there.
sign is definitely lower than the
Yeah.
The
existing.
rear
one.
entrance signs, is the lighting in the shrubbery?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it looks good, too.
I think they look, yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
I think it's nice,
Unified.
clean, you know? Yeah.
Oh, and the awning looks really nice.
And then lastly, we have the awning.
I got ahead of
And
myself.
you have the revised drawings on that. Upon having meetings with the township and understanding what the rules were for awnings in the township, we changed the design to what I just handed
Oh,
out to
great.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and actually, the ownership group prefers the new design to the original design that we submitted with the package, so
Oh, good.
it's a win-win for everybody.
It's nice, and it's easier to see if you're approaching it than when it's
Right.
on, right?
Right, exactly. It is a canvas awning.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, following the same color scheme that we're using throughout the rest.
7-inch letters, which is
Yes,
fine.
it's good.
It all looks good.
Looks great.
The, on the apartments themselves, the little green placards, I guess, with the address, are they going to change, or are you going to keep those?
That is open for discussion at this point. There is going to be at least a second phase. The thought being that we will probably put in a couple ground signs with a map of the facility, so that when people do pull in, they can get a better handle, just other than that one sign that says A through L this way, to have them have a feel for where they need to go to park to get to the specific building that they're
Okay.
looking for.
All right, so we'll ask you to come back then.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
going to be down the road.
That's
Okay.
fine. Okay. All right,
Any other questions?
yeah. Questions, comments?
No, I think everything looks really good.
Yeah,
It's
nice
well
and
presented, it's
clean, yeah.
clean, it's just nice, it's very
Yeah.
straightforward.
So it looks, like no changes to existing lighting then, or all the lighting will stay just as is, so.
Everything's staying exactly as it is.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay, Brian, we'll take a shot at this one.
Sure. In the matter of DRB 2013-29 Radwin Apartments at 275 Bryn Mawr Avenue in Bryn Mawr, I move that the new signage and awning be approved as submitted.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, next is DRB 2013-30, the application, I'm going to butcher that name.
Asiana?
Asiana Garden, thank you, at 232 West Wayne Avenue in Wayne, zoned commercial for 3 wall signs and 1 window sign. Hello there.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
I'm sorry I didn't have any paper with me. I didn't know.
Well, you know what?
It's the
You can
first
use
time.
mine. Here.
Yes.
I can look at his.
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
give you whatever you need here. Would you like that? You can put that up there. Sure.
You can lower that microphone a little bit too if it's too tall for you. Okay, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on there, because you've been to see us
okay,
a couple times here.
Thank you. The one, I have the old side, the Asian garden, and the most people when they come to say, oh, are you Chinese? And they don't know we are Thai food or something. That's why I, talk with my daughter, and the customer said, yeah, you should have something and bring more business for us. That's
Okay.
why we need to add on.
Right, because a lot of people like Thai food, but they don't know
They don't know.
where to
They
find
go,
it.
"Oh, Chinese,
There it is. I
Asian
like that.
garden. And also, they were, why? I have like a 4 restaurants, different location. The first one in Bluebell, The second one in Conshohocken, the name is Chiang Mai. And the third one in Havertown on Eagle Road. That's like a family working. And then I came here by accident. I didn't know when, because we work a lot. I came because of Tony.
Tony?
Tony.
Who's Tony?
Tony, he's the owner of Mediterranean Grill in Bremont.
Wait, he was here, right?
He was there before.
Oh,
And he
okay.
opened like a 6 month. And then he called me, I used to work, he's my ex-boss anyway.
Oh,
We are
okay.
friend and very good. And, make it story short. And I want to leave. He said, yeah, make me stay here. That's why we try to, build a business and
So
stay
you
here.
opened it as Asiana Garden, right?
Yes.
It was yours originally.
Like we were partner with him.
Okay.
But he didn't know about Thai food at all. And I'm so tired because I have 3 restaurants. I say I want to leave. He say, no, I didn't know Thai food. You stay here. I have to buy him out.
Oh.
Bought him out. That's why.
Wow.
I'm staying here now. That's
Okay.
why.
All right, so your customers are saying you need to advertise more on the building.
They don't know. They know we are Thai food.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
So,
I don't know how to
you have a
approach this.
beautiful
Yeah.
sign. The Asiana Garden is beautiful and graceful, and it's just really pretty. And the Thai cuisine sign, I'd like that separate, but the two of them together, they don't really complement one another. It brings attention to Thai cuisine, but it looks like it was an afterthought. It would, I'd love to see the words Thai cuisine part of the Asiana Garden. Have it look like this, almost the same typeface, or a typeface that doesn't have the little serifs on it, Do you know what I mean about how they have the, does anyone else feel that way?
I'm
That was the
100%
first
what
thing
you're
I
saying.
thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, here's what I'm thinking. First of all, how is this is a board, right? The Asiana Garden is a
Yes,
board
it's
on
a
the
board.
wall. And so you want to add a board below it that says Thai
Right,
cuisine, right?
right.
But it looks like the person who designed this maybe wasn't thinking about how this could look with this. It's like they're wearing plaids and polka dots at the same time or something, They don't blend well together. And I think that's a part of the whole experience is blending flavors and style and design and making it beautiful and inviting. And I think it's just Thai cuisine, that's good, or just this. And maybe it's that it's the neon, they're really bright. I know you want to draw attention to what's going on here, right? But maybe we could do it
Yes.
and have it look a little more like, do you know what I'm saying? Not really?
I'm not really because I don't know about that.
Okay, I would like to try to approve this, but change the font and the colors.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It
Yeah.
looks
Okay,
like-
see how pretty Thai cuisine looks here?
Yes.
The little letters? It's just they're too small.
Right, too small, yes.
Yeah, but it would be,
This one very, very tiny.
yeah.
They
This
don't-
looks like a
cannot see from
temporary
this-
sign, this Thai cuisine. It looks like a temporary sign that you're just putting up like a banner to say, stop here. But it doesn't look like it's going to be your permanent. I think for the same amount of money, you could do something that would be prettier, more like the style you have going up here, more.
This one, like the logo, the one we design for, on
This-
the menu,
yeah.
whatever.
That's
the-
your logo,
Yeah,
Asiana,
it's the
yeah.
logo,
Mhm.
yes, it's my logo.
Well, wouldn't it be nice to make the Thai cuisine look like it's a part of the logo?
The one I talked with my daughter, he said, make it like what the people can see it easier and read easier. That's why.
I think you could accomplish that, but with a different
Like
color
one,
and
alphabet
typeface.
look like Asian garden.
Well, it doesn't have to look like.
I love that too, but my daughter said, oh, people, it's not easy to read.
Well, that's true. Well, I can read Asiana Garden easily, but the Thai cuisine on your existing sign is a little small and too curly, maybe to read when you're driving by. But you could still maybe use a type of letter that's similar and still easy to read. And if you go to the height of this letter, you will be able to see it.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain that. I think that orange is not.
Right.
Yeah, either a lettering that matches the Asiana Garden exactly, or something that's completely.
Sans
simple.
serif.
Yeah.
Yep.
Simple and, like an aerial or a railroad.
Yeah.
Go
about
with the
the color.
same
Maybe I could
color.
I have no
right
idea
now.
about the alphabet in that thing.
I know, well, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
What do you feel
I-
about
It's
the
the first
color?
time for me to.
Yeah,
Color?
I think
Color.
the colors should either match,
Yeah.
or maybe you do a reverse where the background of the sign is the green and the lettering is the off-white, or you just match it exactly.
Oh,
I
just-
think it would still, I understand that you're really trying to call attention, but it's, you know, just looking at these renderings, it looks like the Thai cuisine is here and the.
Right. I
Yeah.
feel that way
It's
too.
too bold. You know,
Right,
it's
I
like-
feel.
Yeah, it's just that you have a pretty sign. It's attractive, it's visually, it's pretty when you drive by, and this doesn't go with it really. But I know you want to make a bold statement and have people see it and come in, so maybe we could,
Well,
Let's choose.
well, how about if we,
how about if I draw something right now?
well, maybe we should do this. Maybe, I'm sorry, you're Mrs., your last name?
What is your name?
You're
My
Mrs.,
name is Kandapon Chaiwong.
okay.
Nickname Sai, S-A-I.
All right, well,
Yes.
why don't we ask this nice lady here, maybe to come back next month with a couple new ideas? You've heard what the board has to say. We'd like to see something that incorporates your existing sign with Thai cuisine. So maybe you could come up with a couple drafts, a couple different ideas for us to look at next month. But possibly, we could look at your neon in the window and possibly approve that tonight. So at least you can get up and running with that Thai cuisine idea.
And, you know, possibly you could put an inexpensive banner up for a month while you work on having a sign that looks more like your business. You know, just to do something like this for, you know, a sign company to make something like this on a banner, on a piece of plastic. You know, what are you, I'm having so much trouble saying that.
Right, a plastic banner.
Just a plastic banner that you could put up temporarily. Then you could get a sign that's more pleasing visually than just this bold Thai cuisine on orange.
I still don't.
Just a temporary 1 month
I
banner.
just put the side like a plastic.
Do you know what a banner is? It's like a fabric sign. It's like,
Okay.
it's like a plastic fabric.
Okay, like a
And
plastic.
sign companies print them for people, they're used for a temporary
Temporary.
purpose, so you put it up like grand opening, and you just put that up for a month. Bill, is this okay, what I'm saying, that she could do?
Yeah, you can have a banner, but it's temporary,
Yes.
and there is an approval for that from the zoning officer, and there is a permit and a fee required for that.
Oh, I don't want to.
It can only be displayed for a maximum of 30 days.
Are you still in touch with the original person who did the garden portion? Do you
this
still?
One, no, this one Tony, the one take care about the sign.
He did that sign?
I'm the first time, and I don't have no idea about this. He take care about that. And this one, I come up with my daughter. You know, 'cause
Yes.
we want to the people know we are Thai food.
Because I'm thinking that if you could go to a local graphic designer, someone that
Okay.
does this, and just tell them your goal. Just say, I'm looking for a Thai cuisine sign that blends nicely with what I already have here.
Okay.
And how would you suggest designing a Thai cuisine logo so that it blends, but that it also captures attention separately on its own? And ask them to design it for you.
Okay.
But tell them what you're looking for, that you want it to blend, but you want it to also stand out.
Okay.
Does that make sense? No.
I have no
Or at
idea
least
about
even,
this.
maybe just a sign manufacturer could even do it,
Maybe,
Right.
yeah.
right?
Maybe, would it be easier for one of us to explain it to your daughter? Because I know something's a little difficult in translation here, yes?
I don't know. I have to call my daughter because she have to take care two restaurants
Yes.
over there. But this, for me, I don't know. You know, because she
Are you
have
there
two
every,
children.
are you at the shop every day, at the restaurant every day? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here every day.
Maybe I could go by. and
Okay.
But
just-
I can take a picture or whatever. What should I do? Because I have no idea about how to make the sign. I just want to. I have the sign and okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
And so what I think we want, what she would like to do is, this is simple, it's like what do you call this board? I had mine, MDO,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mhm.
And I don't know whether they're not routed. I think they're maybe an applique
Probably-
on there.
probably vinyl
So that's a
application.
pretty simple sign that the sign makers in this area are used to doing. And so you'd want to set, and would we be able to, say we liked this design, would we be able to approve this second piece on the bottom
I think
here?
it should come back.
Okay, but
Yeah.
would she be able to, does she have to come back with a whole new sign, or can she have a second panel on this wall?
I don't know, go ahead, Brian.
'Cause
I think she could have a second panel.
I mean, I'm thinking
Yeah.
yes, but I don't.
I think
you
as
know,
long as it looks like it incorporates with the other one.
Yes.
You know, this is just too varied, you know.
Yep.
It's
How about if I did a little drawing and I stop by and see you? Because I live right around the corner, and I
And
can
when I
write
talk
down what it is we're
I'm
looking
sorry,
for.
when I talk with Tony, you see a little thing Thai cuisine.
Thai cuisine, yeah.
Tony said to me, I don't need the big one. Should write on underneath bigger. He said, save money. I say, oh, I do already. That's fine.
What did Tony say? You don't need the,
Tony say, this is Thai cuisine, the small one here.
Yeah.
Just change bigger a little bit.
just do it bigger,
Yeah,
right?
because in the same size at beginning, we
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
have space in there. He said, why you make it hard? He said to me.
So
That's fine.
his suggestion was that you just cover up that Thai cuisine and write it bigger, the same style, make it look the same. but
Right.
You put it on the same side. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
well, why don't
And
we,
in the green, which would be more contrasting, the gold,
Yeah, do it in the green. I think that would look good.
why don't we have her come back for new
Okay.
wall signage? We want to make sure, too, that she's not exceeding her square footage, which I don't think she is, but
No.
we'll double check that and everything.
Well, maybe
Okay.
I could go by and just so she could show her daughter, I'll just draw something
Okay.
simple. I want, not something you
Okay, that's
necessarily
good.
use, but
That's
just to
good.
give you an idea of what we're thinking. And then you have to come back and say, and you can show it to a sign maker and say, I like this, or I don't like this, but I want it to have this feeling to it. And then you could come back with a sign that we could approve. How's that?
Okay. And how about the neon sign?
The neon sign, the window sign?
Yeah, the window sign.
Yes, we think, you said we can approve that tonight,
Well,
right?
yeah, hopefully we can.
Can we have that? Can I have that?
Where is it? Thai cuisine, oh, yeah.
Again, you're allowed up to 20% of your available window space. How many windows do you have in that building?
Two.
There's two, isn't there?
Yeah,
One on
two
each?
Only
window,
two?
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Or I
nothing,
guess
there's
two-
nothing on the West Wayne.
Right, two to the left of the door, I think, matter of
This,
fact.
this one on Conestoga Road.
This is on Conestoga Road.
Yeah, I have, I think, an
And then I-
application here.
I think there's a window on, yeah,
I don't think there's any on,
nothing on West Wayne?
no.
Okay.
That looks fine.
Well, we can kind of tell from that.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I drive by it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
so I think that she would,
As long as
You know,
there's
we-
not more than 20% in those windows, and I guess open could be in one window and Thai cuisine could be in the other. And that
That's fine.
way she'll be well within the 20% rule.
okay, so open has to go on one window, Thai cuisine on the other window. Can we do that?
It's not look good. The
Doesn't
big
look good?
window, like a big window, like it's separate. Another one, like I have some flower, whatever, on the side,
I mean, I guess if you
And
count all the open
this
space
one near the
between
door. When
letters,
we
it's
walk
not
in the door,
20%.
it's like open, and this one next to that.
Okay.
Because another one is it's hard to see.
Is Thai cuisine going to be like this in green neon? This
Yes,
color?
one-
Okay.
It's actually not that big, 5-inch letters.
No, I
so
think it's fine.
It's not all that big, yeah.
Let's, I think that's good.
Let me just-
Oh, okay.
5-inch, 24 at the bottom, 13 at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I think she's going to be within the 20% rule
I do
anyway.
too. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we want to
Um,
approve that?
Approve, yes.
Okay.
Bob,
All right. Yes.
just a reminder that the open sign cannot flash.
Oh, right. Good
Okay.
thinking.
Okay.
No
We
We
flashing.
have two options. We can do fast or no fast.
No
Okay,
flash.
no flash.
Okay,
good.
Thanks,
No
Bill.
flash.
Okay. Bill, is there anything else about this property? Or is everything else all right?
I think everything else is fine.
Okay, I know they took care of the lighting that Tony had mentioned prior.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, and there was a temporary banner up, and they'd taken that down, so.
Okay, all right.
Chai Wong?
Yes.
Yes, Mrs. Chai Wong?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Mrs. Ritz.
Okay, Mrs. Chai Wong, we're ready. In the matter of DRB 2013-30 Asiana Garden, I move that we accept the neon signage as presented. You can go ahead with that. But that the applicant will come back next month with a revised sign that explains Thai cuisine.
Okay,
Okay?
good.
And I'll give you a little sketch to tell you what we're thinking, and I'll email it to you guys. We're not giving you a design, I'm just showing you how it could be different, okay? And then you can explain to your daughter.
Okay.
Oh, is that all right?
All right, thank you.
Is that all right with you guys?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
don't forget now,
No
if you
flashing
want to be here at our meeting in May, you have to submit to the township your new plan,
Okay.
April 17th at 4 o'clock, by April 17th at 4 o'clock. So you have about 1 week to work on it. Correct?
Okay.
No, I don't have to pay.
Correct, okay.
Yeah,
April
correct.
17th. And the design on this means I can do it, right?
You can do that
The
now.
neon-
Thank you so much. Help me a lot.
Yeah.
Because my customers say, oh,
Right.
you should have this, and then
Right.
make people
Yeah.
they worry and concerned. Oh, we want me here.
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
good.
I try to work on that.
Are they pre-made, or do you have to have that made? The neon sign? Are they all pre-made, or do you have to order that and somebody has to make that?
I have to order,
Yeah,
and
to-
I talked with the sign company already.
But you can get it pretty fast?
What is it?
You can get that,
Yeah, I can get it because they get ready, not too long.
not too long? Okay, good.
Yeah, just
Okay.
not too long.
Okay, great.
Maybe a couple of days they can do it.
Oh, good.
Yes.
All right, great. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
come see you. Yes, right away.
I give you the card.
Give me a card, that's a good idea, thanks.
Need a second and approve.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where do we, I'm sorry. Oh, second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thanks,
Okay,
thanks,
approved
Lisa.
neon. Thank you. Should give every, is that your, oh, okay, great, great. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Too many.
Thai Orchid.
Thank you. Thank you.
When will you be there tomorrow?
When?
Yeah,
I'll be there almost.
like lunchtime, okay, great, because I want you to be able to, if, I don't want to hold you up, so I'll come by and see you, okay? All right.
Just give me a call.
Sure.
Sometime I'm, on the road.
Busy, yeah, all right. Thank you. I'm Cindy Ritz, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Next is DRB 2013-31, the application of Benjamin McKee at 112 North Aberdeen Avenue in Wayne, zone Wayne Business Overlay District, for a facade change. Welcome.
Good evening.
Hi there.
I'm Ben McKee.
Do you all know Dr.
Thank you for having
McKee?
me.
No, we don't know Dr. McKay.
First time in front of the board.
Right in
Welcome.
front of that
Yeah,
mic.
right.
You guys
right in
wanna-
front of the mic. Right in front of the mic.
Would it be helpful if you
Oh,
guys
that's
each have
okay.
a mic?
I'm going to be quick because I'm
You
just
all right?
going to introduce Chad, my architect. And,
Well, wait, we have to know what kind of doctor you are. I mean,
I-
like veterinarian, what's going in?
Well, I do know Cindy Ritz as well. I am a colleague of her husband's. I'm a pediatric dentist. Pediatric dentistry is a specialty. It's extra training, which includes the treating of children with special needs as well as well children. And currently, I opened up my practice in 2004, and so I'm just moving my existing practice from Devon location right now to my current property that I own on 112 North Aberdeen. So right now, some simple facade changes that we're presenting in front of the board tonight, and I will leave it up to my esteemed architect, Chad Cross, for that. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a nice introduction.
Like Dr. McKee said, I'm Chad Cross. I work at Charles Cross Architecture. We're based in Stratford, so we're close. We know the area pretty well. As Dr. McKee said, this is the property in question, 112 North Aberdeen. This is what the facade currently looks like. Ooh, that's pretty dark. Let's see if I can turn my brightness all the way up. Well, anyway, you guys have pictures of it. These, in this slideshow, I actually have renderings that I produced that you guys don't have in front of you. So that was kind of the point of this slideshow. But anyway, this is the existing property. And in terms of facade work, we are going to replace all the windows just with new low-E windows. But the extent of most of the work will be, we're going to maintain this roof, but the porch underneath we are going to remove and replace with a ADA accessible ramp. However, the design of this ramp is going to include a porch-like feature to maintain the aspect of the existing building itself, which you'll see coming up. This is the back of the building, and you can see this is a new addition that was put on a number of years ago to the main building itself. Further on the back, these are the existing parking spaces, and there's this fence area right here which separates. There it is. It was originally a veterinary office, so these are dog runs, and Dr. McKee would like to remove these dog runs as well as that wooden fence on the side and turn this back into green space. Currently it's gravel underneath, and we just want to return it to green space for lunch breaks, that kind of thing. And then for sake of completion, this is the back porch, and we're not actually doing any work to this back porch, but this is how you access that green area aside from the parking. So this is our vision for the new facade. And before you say, I know the white is a little stark, and it's actually going to be more of like a cream color to more match the existing conditions itself. But here you can see how we maintain that porch aspect and make the building accessible. Now we are removing these two windows right here are in place of the current two doors that you access the building through. And we are building a new door on the left side here. Or I guess in this picture it's the right side, but a new main entry in place of a window that is currently there. And we're actually resubmitting for signage. In this rendering, I'm just showing you a simple idea that me and Dr. McKee discussed a couple of days ago. And in this instance, the idea is to have his name hanging from the bottom of the sign, and then just a real simple pediatric dentistry with the address on North Aberdeen on top. But we will be resubmitting for signage for this project. This just shows a real simple aerial massing site, and showing the green space in the back. And these are the elevations that were submitted. And I just wanted to highlight quickly that this addition in the back here currently has only 2 skylights and no other windows. So we're looking to add a couple of windows to that for Dr. McKee. These 2 windows here on the south elevation, these 2 windows here, and then finally these 3 windows here to bring more light into the space. And then also I just wanted to quickly highlight that our idea for the front is to maintain that porch aspect of it. And then finally just our plan for the interior, so you can see how the ramping system works and all that.
It's a nice improvement.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? And you've kept the character of the architecture, which is really nice.
Yeah, I like how you work the ramp into the porch.
I know. So obviously you've already followed the ADA guidelines on that ramp. It does look like a long, tight space, but it fits the guidelines, right?
Yes,
yeah.
it fits within that 1 to 12.
Good. I think it looks so nice. I think it's really it's going to look great.
Yeah, I can go back to the.
It's nice that you're adding the lawn in the back. Everything's
Yes.
good. The new windows.
It's going to look great. And I think you have a little planting bed where you have the sign showing there's green space there, so grass or plants or something in there.
Yeah, right.
And it looks like you have ample parking too. Do you think? I mean, none of your patients drive, to my knowledge. I mean,
We have the 4 in the front. 4 in the front, and then I believe there's 7 to 8 in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should about do it.
That'd be great. Do you need to re-roof the porch roof?
No, our builder believes that we can maintain that roof and support it while the new porch is being constructed.
Great.
We will be replacing these support, these vertical supports, but we can maintain the existing roof while that's going on.
It's really good.
I don't really have any questions. The windows are like great. I think it's really nice that you're able to add windows to the back of the building and bring more light in.
What software did you use for this?
It's a combination of Revit architecture and then a rendering program.
V-Ray.
Maxwell Render.
Huh.
It's similar to V-Ray. It's the same kind of idea.
Well, it worked nicely.
Yeah, it looks great.
Doesn't that look good? I know.
How about exterior lighting on the building?
As far as exterior lighting, I think the plan right now for the porch itself will be inset lighting underneath, so that'll just light up the ramp, and then simple sconces in front of the door.
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
What a great space.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Great.
And
Congratulations.
if you noticed, and by no means am I stealing any ideas, but I'd really like the Radnor Township sign. So if you look how that one is very similar, I think
Makes
that's
it
our
hard to
intention.
argue.
Come next month.
Way,
Yes.
way to flatter the township.
Yeah.
They had to come before us too, you know.
I'm sure.
Okay, so really landscaping is a non-issue.
No, landscaping's not an issue. The
Okay.
signage is going to come back.
How about for trash? I mean, will you need it, you won't need a dumpster, would you?
Right behind, we'll have just wheel-out dumpsters that would be either in this area or behind by the stairs where the entrance was.
Okay.
Back.
This area, if you're coming out of the back door and you go around to the left on the side of the building, there's a fenced-in area, so it's hidden from the other properties, but it could work for, say, trash. or
Okay.
whatever.
All right, good.
What is at the back of the lot there? What am I looking?
I think that's another
Is it a building?
township facility. Is that the?
Oh, is that the township building?
It's right behind where the.
Yeah, it probably
Yeah.
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, looks good to me.
yeah, it does. You know what, maybe we'll have you, when you come back with your signage, maybe we'll just ask you to bring in those cuts of the lighting, just to have them in the township file.
Sure.
Okay, so when do you plan on bringing in signage, do you know?
For the next
Yes.
round.
So again, you heard the deadline, April 17th
Yes.
by 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
what do you
right,
think your timeline is when you get all your permits? When are you hoping to move in?
Ideally by July, I guess
Wow.
would be our goal. If not,
Great.
maybe into August. I think that's our goal. Yeah.
Yeah, as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Is our plan.
We probably won't visit, but
No.
I might just stop by, you know.
Yeah,
The-
my
Do
wife,
you have donuts?
No, but my wife and son are watching, so I have to say hi to them.
Oh,
Hi.
One last thing for me is just that address number.
Yes.
And again, if you put it on your monument sign, you'll be fine.
Okay, that's
So
plenty there.
if you're not going to go that direction, maybe
Okay.
we'd ask you to put it on the building itself.
All right, if we do that, it'll be included in the signage, and that
Good.
would, on the
Okay.
door, if we did a door.
All right.
112 on
it's
this.
just for emergency.
Okay.
Okay, other comments? Brian? Anything?
No, I think it looks great.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lisa?
I'm good.
Cindy?
It's great.
It's great.
That's all.
All right.
Chat.
Go.
That's good. Give it a shot, Brian.
The matter of DRB 2013-31, Benjamin McKee, located at 112 North Aberdeen Avenue in Wayne. I move that we approve the facade work as submitted.
Second.
And we'll just have, we'll
Oh.
put it in there too, to
I was
come
a
back
little
for
eager.
signage,
Uh,
lighting sketch and the address number.
We'll be coming back for signage and address number.
Okay, and you'll bring just a sheet with the lighting that you're going to use too. Okay. All right, do we hear a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Okay, any questions for us? You guys all right?
None.
We're all
Okay,
set.
you.
we hope to see you next
Great.
month.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We're good.
Take care.
Thanks, Brian.
Support Avenue Kitchen's been very patient.
Okay. One last call for Chipotle. I don't believe they're here, so we'll have Chipotle come back next month for their outside dining. And our last item on tonight's agenda is DRB 2013-32, the application of Avenue Kitchen at 789 East Lancaster Avenue in Villanova for 2 ground signs. Hello again.
Terry Galloway from Lucky Sign Shop in Glen Mills, representing Avenue Kitchen, 789 East Lancaster.
Nice to see you again.
Same here. And it's just, this is for the outside directory, or I should say information, sign panels. There's 2 signs, and I guess you have a this, I guess, don't
Yes.
you?
I do.
Okay. All right, so you have one sign right along Route 30 and the other in the interior of the property.
Yes.
So why don't we talk about the one right on Route 30?
Okay, those are, well, we're replacing the one panel that as you see there, the old one is Mix. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And they are all aluminum, cut with the letters cut out, similar to what was on what we proposed and are going to do for their building. But they're all the same, based on what the landlord, I guess, required. And the letters are cut out and then backed with acrylic. In this case, it would be white acrylic letters behind the cut face. I'm sorry, black acrylic letters behind the white cut face, painted white aluminum.
Right. At nighttime, it'll be the reverse?
No, I don't believe this
Is that illuminated?
No.
That sign, no.
No.
It's not a non-illuminated sign. I
think
can't
it's
remember either, to
illuminated,
be
yeah.
honest with you.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it from the detail.
They certainly could have exterior lighting on it, I guess, correct? But I don't know that they do.
Yeah, I don't remember on that.
No, but you know, when you look at one of these, I don't, okay, just give and tell them if it is illuminated, what we have to do.
Right.
If it is illuminated, it has to reverse, right? Like-
Yes. Well,
Okay.
in this case, it won't, you mean the white part?
The white would have to drop out, and the black would have to shine, the letters, the
Well,
word.
it's aluminum, so there won't be
Yeah,
any
there
light
won't be any
coming
light
through the
coming through.
white anyway.
So if there's illumination, you're just a blank sign.
Right.
I doubt there's illumination.
Well, like the one on the building, we have it coming
Yeah.
through the edge of the lettering.
Yeah.
But it's,
That's gonna look good, too.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
this looks good.
And then your interior sign is
The
pretty much the same thing, right?
no, it's not. It's
It's
just, it's an all one-piece acrylic face with individual lettered panels, just vinyl over the acrylic. It's actually the way most of them are. The black, for instance, well, in our case, it'd be white vinyl with black lettering, simple vinyl.
Oh, so you're just putting an applique on top of
We
mix?
have to, because those panels aren't individually mounted. It's all one
Oh,
piece
wow.
with strips in between.
Huh.
So
Will
we
that
ha-
work out? Will it work?
We'd have to strip, well, in this case, we would strip it first, and in this case, it's all, the white is all solid, so it's going to cover up any scratches or anything
Oh,
that
good.
might be on there.
Is that a common application like that? Or not?
Well, individual panels are, but they would be separate. Normally, you pull out the
Right.
acrylic
Yeah.
panel and put a new one in if you have to. So this is a little uncommon in that regard. It's probably not the most attractive thing either.
It'll look fine. The one at the street, though, that is a panel, right, that can you remove?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great.
They're like a pan face, all
Yep.
aluminum with like a 3/4 inch depth to it.
You can see
Yeah.
it in that photo.
That's what I was saying, yeah, you
Yeah.
can see it's not,
Yeah, they're nicely done.
I think they all look good.
All right.
Good.
Okay, questions? What do you think, Brian?
I think it looks fine.
Okay, how about, what do you think? Does it look like it's electrified, the one along the road there? Or it's kind of hard to tell, huh?
Yeah.
I don't, looking at that detail that you had, I didn't think it was.
That white, by the way, on the avenue sign is, it's not that it's a little brighter than it looks. The other one's a little duller because the other ones are a photo, and this is just an impression, so.
Okay, I thought you were going to stand out more than everybody else.
No, I don't think so.
So it's going to blend in pretty much?
Yes.
With the others?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think that'll look better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little closer, but there's still shadows on the bottom sign when that picture was taken.
Okay.
Whereas that's a photo too, so you can see it's getting a little closer with that photo.
All right. You know, it's funny with these ground signs. I know in some areas we've made the tenants or property owner have every panel the exact same color
I know.
for consistency.
But we don't have that kind of control in this area,
I know
right?
we don't.
But it's
Yeah.
good, I think, for the
Okay.
public to know that this is a unique location.
is, yes.
And that we don't have that authority.
Right. And I'm not sure what's right or what's wrong,
Yeah.
whether they should all be the same color or not,
know. I
But,
feel like there should be some consistency between all of them, but there's no point discussing it on this.
Right,
But if other people come before us with
Right.
monument signs,
right.
There's
should
a
know that-
possibility, I mentioned last month, and I just heard it again, so apparently it's going to happen sometime, where all those buildings in the front are going to come down.
you heard that, I just heard that when you were here
I heard
last
that
month,
too.
too.
And somebody reiterated it, or I heard it from a different person. But like I say, I don't want to spread rumors on something like that, but apparently that is going to happen someday. So at that point, I don't know what they're going to replace it with, but it's possible they would probably do a whole new monument sign out front, maybe.
Yeah.
I think just getting back to what we were just talking about, like with those monument signs, I think what we've done in a lot of locations is everybody's kept them kind of the same colors, but the logos can be
Right.
individualized with different colors, just to, so it's not too monotonous.
One problem that comes up with that is a chain store, a chain operation has to have their colors and their logo, and
Right.
creates
Yeah.
a problem sometime.
Where is this place that we said everybody can have their logo? Is it where Chipotle is?
Yes.
Yeah.
There.
Everybody has to be the same, but they're allowed to have their logo be their logo, but it's,
Right. And
Even
Radnor
if-
Chester
yeah.
Road also, like the old
Right.
Chilton building, I think it
Mhm.
was, that they came
Yeah.
in fairly recently.
Yeah, we did a job up in the Northeast Shopping Center, and huge pylon sign, and they just didn't make it clear to all the tenants as they would change over. One would go out, another one would come in, and they just put up their sign panel their own way, different bolts, different size screws or bolts, and it was really in bad shape by the time we did ours. And same with the coloration and everything, so.
no design review board?
Well,
Yeah.
but there's no design review within the landlord either. I mean,
Yeah,
they didn't seem to know what was going on there.
I guess that, it happens, but I'm glad we have that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want to finish this up for tonight?
All right, sure.
Take that last,
As soon as I
thank you.
find the agenda, so I know. Okay, in the matter of DRB 2013-32 Avenue Kitchen, I move that we accept the design as presented for the replacements of panels on the monument signs.
Okay. Do we hear a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Is there any other new business for our board tonight? No?
I don't have anything.
Bob?
Bill, anything?
Yeah, I would say we need to have a motion to deny Chipotle's application since no one showed up.
Okay.
And then we'll notify them that.
And then do they get to continue to the next,
I would say not, we'd have to have them reapply.
does that mean they have to pay again?
Possibly, yeah.
Huh, okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah. I move that we deny Chipotle's application because they didn't appear before us tonight. No one was present. Is that,
Okay. All right. Do I hear a second on that?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. Anything else, Bill? Is that, okay. We okay here as a board? Okay. Want to entertain a motion for adjournment?
so moved?
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.